Welcome fellow action figure collectors to another episode of Beyond the Cardback. I'm Trooper TK314 and today we're taking a look at the Herald of Galactus, Silversurfer. That's right guys, today we're taking a look at the Walgreens exclusive Silversurfer and Obsidian Surfer. So if this is your first time to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. With that being said, go ahead and grab your surfboard and let's jump into it. First up is the original Silversurfer Walgreens exclusive that came out a few years ago. You can see that beautiful side art on both side panels and on the back. There's a short bio that reads, a metallic skinned humanoid from the planet Zenla, the Silversurfer gets his name from his shimmering appearance and iconic hovering surfboard. Here he is out of the package, and I have to say this may be one of my favorite figures I've looked at so far. I love the metallic paint. The light just reflects off of it. I have a pretty good head sculpt, no paint defects or anything. He does come with quite a few accessories, which is nice. He comes with two alternate hands. Two are fist, and the other are like splayed out surfer kind of hands. And then he does come with two yellow laser kind of cosmic power blast effects. Here's a closer look at that head sculpt, and you can see it looks fantastic. They just put a little bit of black paint under the eyes and around the lips just so it doesn't get lost in the silver body paint, but it looks great. Speaking of his head, it is on a ball hinge, so he's able to look up great, look down, and it does rotate 360 and just a little bit of tilt on both sides, so that looks pretty good. Looking at his shoulders, they do have that nice butterfly hinge, and of course we would expect that. I mean, he's a surfer. His arms do hinge up this far, they rotate 360, and then there is a bicep swivel and then double elbows, so you get pretty good range right there. The hands do hinge up, hinge down, and rotate 360. Looking at his torso, he does have an ab crunch, so he crunches this far down, just does crunch back. And then looking down at his waist, it is a 360 rotation. Looking at his legs, they go out this far. We're used to this with Marvel Legends. And then he does have a thigh swivel 360. Looking down at his knees, double hinge, kicks up pretty good. And then right here, he does have a 360 swivel, what would be the top of the boot. And then looking at his feet, they do hinge up, they hinge down, and there's a forward facing pin for rocker. As I said, for accessories, he does come with two fisted hands and two flat hands. For his other accessory, he does come with this kind of cosmic power blast. It does have some blue glitter inside of it, and it does look pretty good when you get a light behind it. Next accessory he comes with is, of course, his silver surfboard, and it's just a simple piece of plastic. I do wish that they would put another foot peg just so you could peg both feet onto it, because once you put the back foot on here, it kind of disconnects from the figure. Next up is the newest Walgreens exclusive Silversurfer, the Obsidian Surfer. You can see that beautiful artwork on both panels. On the back, there's a short bio that reads, Silversurfer journeys from the distant future to combat the colossal threat of King Thanos with the power of Mjolnir. Here's the Obsidian Surfer out of the package, and he looks great. I have to say I have absolutely no paint defects. The face sculpt looks pretty good. He comes with the accessory of Mjolnir. He comes with a swappable hands and some effects that go on top of them. Here's a closer look at his head sculpt, and he looks fantastic. I like that gunmetal gray look they have there. It really does reflect the light very, very well. But with that being said, his head does look up, looks down, rotates 360, and just so you know, he does have the same articulation as the last Silversurfer. His shoulders, they rotate 360. He does have a butterfly hinge. I will say that my joints are tighter, which is nice. The arms go up this far. He does have a bicep swivel. Once again, double hinge at the elbow. Different hands. These are actually some holding hands. Of course, you can put Mjolnir in any hand you want to. Then looking down at his torso, he does have the same crunch. So he crunches that far. Able to crunch back, and that's the only snap you hear is when you go backwards. Looking down at his torso, he does rotate 360, and there are detents at each space as well. Looking at his legs, he gets a little bit more movement than the other Silversurfer, which is fantastic. And then he does, of course, have his thigh swivel, and then moving down to his knees, double hinge knees, which look great. And then he does have a shin swivel, 360 rotation. Looking at his feet, they hinge down, hinge up, and a forward facing pin for rocker. Accessory wise, he does come with 2 fisted hands, and then of course that cosmic punch projection, which is really cool looking. I like the purple. It's a great contrast against that gunmetal gray. He also comes with the Mjolnir, and this is really cool too. Of course, we've got the inscription on the side that's from Thor, but that is really, really cool. Some great accessories. Just for fun, here's the 2 Silver Surfer with the new King Thanos action figure we just received from Hasbro. If you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and click the link above. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Beyond the Force. There's a link in the description below. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and may the Force be with you.